Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I am going to do a tutorial tonight and then we'll do my regular stream. So if you want to just sit back and kind of watch, those of you who join me live here, um, I'll try to talk with you, but I want to go ahead and get this tutorial knocked out. I've been putting it off for quite a while and I need to go ahead and get this knocked out. So we're going to do map markers and it should be about a 15-minute tutorial, so it shouldn't take too long. All right, so let's get this going here. All right, so if you're trying to make custom map markers for your map or a location in the world of Conan, we're going to do that. So first off, what we want to do is we want to start with the data tables. And what you're going to do is create a folder within your directory, your mod directory, for data tables. You name it data tables. You name it whatever heck you want, but to keep it all clean so you can find it easier, you just go ahead and name it data tables. And this is where you can store a lot of your tables at. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the main content directory for Conan and you're going to look for map and markers. Now the dev kit's going to come up with all the maps, but what you want to do is you want to go up to the filters here and you're going to go to your miscellaneous, I believe it is, and you're going to go to data table. And here what it'll do is you check mark that, it'll find just the data table assets by turning it on here. So now we see all that stuff here. So the two that you're going to be interested in is going to be the map discovery table, XP table, and the map markers table. Okay. So what you can do is you can go ahead and open these up. These are the base game ones. And as you see here, you have a list of discovery XP. So these are the marker numbers. And this is the amount of XP that each marker awards. Okay. So this is the Funcom defaults for the exiled maps, which is 400. Okay. So if we go over here to the map markers table, we should have 400 listings, but we don't because some of those listings are, what's the word, probably not finished or they're part of SIPT. I can't remember if they've combined these two tables or not. So here we got the last marker entry is 246. So what you want to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to create another row, but what we want to do is we want to create a fresh table. So what you do is you go to your mod folder, which we're going to go ahead and do now, and we're going to go to our data tables. And what you do is you just right click in here and you're going to go to miscellaneous and you're going to go to data table, and then you're going to pick a structure. And so what you're going to do is look for map markers. So it's going to be either map marker or it's going to be map discovery. Let's see. Map marker, here it is, map marker table row, and map override locations, I believe, is the one. But we're going to go with map marker table. So you would click that, okay. And let me make sure there's no other map name. Okay, I think, oops, there it is. Map spawners. I'm not sure what that is. I haven't messed with that. Let's take a look at that and see what that is. Let's see what map spawners is. Level name, custom spawn points, first time spawns. I do not know. I think that's for custom map making. But what you should come up with though is under your map markers and your map discovery XP table are these two data tables here. Okay, and these are the base game. Okay. So what we do is once we've created our new tables, which I'm going to go to my mod table, and I'm going to delete this here so we don't have this monster here. Okay. Now what you could do is you could use the vanilla ones, copy them to your folder, and then go ahead and delete all the entries. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to have all the numbers from the actual Funcom data assets. So say you start at 200 and you add your own. You don't want the server to have to sit there, tally all those ones up, and then mod controller it and merge the table with the other your table. So then it's going to be like, okay, wait a minute, it has to count the Funcom original and then your added extras. Okay, so it's best for efficiency. Create a new table or delete, take a copy of the old ones and delete those marker entries and create your own. So for instance, here we got our map discovery table. Is right here, the Barach and Isles. I started with number 750 and I'm down to 771. Okay, so if we go to the map XP, Oh, sorry, that was the map XP, and then we should have the map markers is right here. Okay. So now with the map markers table, what you want to do is, if you know 750 is 3000 XP, you want it to reflect your data table entry rows for your map discovery table with your XP, and you enter the XP value right here in this spot here. But this is the one you're most concerned about here too, is you want to make sure that you fill this information out. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the location on your map. So instance, this is Just Chatting Hot Springs, okay? So what we'll do is we'll go over to the Just Chatting Hot Springs. And what you're trying to do is you need to get the XYZ coordinates for your map location, okay? So what we want to do is, I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to go up here to the corner. All right. And my curse wall is in here somewhere, which I haven't loaded the other map. But for shits and giggles, we're going to find this rock here. And if we go to our content browser, what we need to do is get the XY. Remember, I said XYZ. So XYZ location. We need to enter those XYZ locations here. And the discovery radius is how far away the player has to be from the center point of where you place the invisible marker. And then you got to create an icon that you put in here, or you can use the base game icons to pop up an icon on the map. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and we are going to pull up. I like to use the anchor personally, so I'm going to go to environment, go to buildings, turn off the data table entry there, filter, go to meshes, and let me get that anchor. Where is that anchor? There's the anchor. I'm going to drag the anchor out. Okay. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to just go down here and I'm just going to add an entry here. I'm going to call it 773. Okay. And I'm going to call it test location. Okay. Notice it doesn't have an icon, so I'm just going to go ahead and use an icon from the game. So I'm going to just type icon underscore. And I'm just going to grab, let's grab this right here. Let's use this weird green sensor volume thing as an icon, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our anchor where it's placed, and we're going to go to Windows Details panel. And what it's going to do is it's going to bring up the location where our in the world where our anchor is located. So if I move the anchor right here, notice that the Y is moving and the changing of the transform here. And then if I go up and down, it's going to change the X or Z. Sorry, Z scale plane, the Z plane. And then the red here is our X plane. All right. So what we do is we're just going to go ahead and enter that location. So we just copy these from our details panel for X. And we'll get Y. Okay. And we're going to get Z. All right. And then the discovery radius is 4,000. Let's go to 500. All right. So we'll put it at 500. Okay. So it'll only go off at 500. All right. And I'm just going to hit File and Save here. And then our discovery XP 773. Let's go ahead and I didn't add some XP for one marker, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop a new one in here for 773. Like so. And then for the XP amount, let's just say 1,000. Okay. All right, file, save it. Okay. And what you want to do next is then you want to go to your mod controller, and you want to make sure on your mod controller, we'll open up our mod controller. And it should be already done for me, but I just want to go ahead and show you how to do it just so you know it's there. So what we do is we go to our mod controller, and right here, I'm going to merge my map markers BC, which is Barach and Isles, with the base game map markers, okay, data table. And then our map discovery XP should be, oops, did I not do it? I didn't do that step yet, so that's great. So we can actually make a step, I believe. Awesome. So I'm just going to copy this, I'm going to paste it over here. And I'm just going to go in like that. All right, and we're going to go map discovery, oops, or map DI, which is discovery table, which is the base. And then we're going to go map DIS, discovery XP Barach and Isles, compile, save our mod controller. All right, this is all good. Let's go ahead and make sure we save these so that will take effect. All right, we'll close these out. And what we're going to do is now it shouldn't go off unless, well, you know what? Yeah, it shouldn't go off. And I hope I'm within the range. Yeah, and not in my wall. Yep, we should be good. All right, so what I'm going to do is hit play from here. And when we approach it, it should give us the notification on the screen. Okay. And as soon as the dev kit loads up, we will be there. But it's really simple. The map discovery locations and XP is not too hard. You can make your own custom icons. Just export one of the icons from the vanilla game and get your image size from that. That way you're not too big and super huge when it comes to your icons. That way they don't show up like crazy looking stuff on your map. And you also want to make them as TGAs. That way you save on memory and stuff like that, because that stuff gets put into memory every time you load up images for HUDs and stuff like that. All right, let's see. Hopefully we didn't fall through the world here. We're getting there. And this tutorial should be only about, what, 15-20 minute tutorial, hopefully. And then I will stream my regular normal stream schedule. All right, as we wait for the dev kit to load. Here we go. So far, so good. Oh, I think we might have fell through the world. Yes. Nothing like falling through the world. Okay. Let's hit Control Shift Insert. Let's go to Admin. Let's see here. Cloak, Ghost. All right, let's fly. And we're just going to fly straight up. We should just be able to shoot through the world here. No problem, hopefully. Up to the top of the surface of the water. And then we'll hit fly again, I think. Yes, it's weird. I know. I know it's weird. Bear with it. It's weird. No, 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 no. Why are you doing that? Oh, no, no, no. Let me fly. Come on. Oh, come on. That's weird. Okay. So, we are up here. Now, our anchor's right there. And we should be, I think, at 500 radius. So let me open this up. We're going to hit walk. Alright, so now as we approach it, it should give us the notification that we found it. Test location. There you have it. So it's really simple, not too tough to do. So this is how you can identify certain areas if you want the marker to be small. If we go to our map, we should be able to see. Now on here, it's because I'm in the Barach and Isles and my area is off the world map a little bit. We're not going to really see it here, sadly. Dang it. So you should see your marker. I can actually kind of see the marker right now. So let's move out of the way. Maybe if I move the player icon. Oh, there's my volcano. Let's see if we can actually see the marker that I put in there for the icon. Oh, there it is. Yep, see it? There's the green, like radar thing I picked for the icon right there. Okay, and it says test location. So that's really all it is to make the map markers. So hopefully this tutorial will help you guys out. Those of you that have been asking for it, here it is. Cut and dry, pretty simple. If you have any questions, just shoot a message to me in Discord and I'd be more than happy to help you. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is go ahead and end this tutorial. I appreciate you tuning in, and like I said, if it helps you out, great. I know some of you have been using this and it's been really a good tool in my tutorials for you. So I appreciate your guys' support on Patreon. So if you want to support me on Patreon with $1, $2, $3, whatever for my time, I appreciate that. And you can find those links in the Twitch stream here, or you can find my links from my Steam pages. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next tutorial.